see you, really wanna be with you, really wanna see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I really wanna know you, really wanna go with you, really wanna show you, Lord, that it won't take long, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my sweet Lord. I really wanna see you, really wanna see you, really wanna see you, Lord, really wanna see you, Lord, but it takes so long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord. I really wanna know you, really wanna go with you, really wanna show you, Lord, that it won't take long, my Lord, my sweet Lord, my Lord.
There's like a goal in life, which is to really the only reason to be living is to have complete, full knowledge, full bliss consciousness. Everything else is just mundane and secondary. And so I wanted to know some method of enlarging my own consciousness. And that's meditation. It's been there millions of years. It's always there. And knock and the door will be opened. The thing that really got me interested was after being brought up as a Catholic until I was about 13, I couldn't take it any longer because it was just full of hypocrisy. And the teachings of an Indian called Vivekananda, which really impressed me. He said, if there's a God, we must see him. If there's a soul, we must perceive it. Otherwise, it's better not to believe. It's better to be an outspoken atheist than a hypocrite. Whereas the Catholics were teaching me to be a hypocrite. Just be a hypocrite, believe what we tell you, don't try to have any experience. But the whole basis of religion is to have the experience, have that perception. So there's these methods for God perception, self-realization, which is yoga and meditation and the process you have to get from a spiritual master, somebody who's an authority on this sort of thing.
There's a technique to be acquired.
Yeah, there's many different techniques. The technique we did with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi was a form of silent meditation, which, you know, you can transcend. The purpose is to transcend from this relative state of consciousness to an absolute state of consciousness. People think this is me, you know, and this isn't me, this is just a bag of bones. Basically, everybody is spirit, which is really what Christ was here to tell everybody about. The kingdom of heaven lies within, which is the state of being, pure consciousness. So through many years of pollution of consciousness through material energy and this association, then we've all ended up in a fallen state. But really everybody is basically potentially divine. So yoga, all these methods are really ancient methods just to stop further pollution of your system and consciousness and to cleanse the system. The whole thing of purity that they talk about in religion is really a mental, physical and spiritual purity, which is obtained through discipline and through practice. So the meditation we did with Maharishi Mahesh Yogi was to sit silently and to transcend through the sense of sound, like you can transcend with hearing or with touch or taste or vision. Like I think some Buddhists meditate by concentrating on an object, like either a garden, Japanese gardens, or on candles, looking into the flame, and they transcend that way. But this method was to transcend through sound. So you're given a mantra. The mantra brings all your body to rest. It calms everything down, and it brings sort of harmony and union just to all your senses. And this way your thoughts become fine and fine and fine until you can arrive at a point which is transcendental, which means beyond. It's beyond the senses, beyond intellect.
And that's George Harrison, the Beatle, and his attitude to meditation. We'll come back to him later. And I asked George Harrison how much the change in his case had been due to meditation.
People always say I'm the Beatle who changed the most, but really that's what I see life is about. The point is, unless you're God conscious, then you have to change, because it's a waste of time. Everybody is so limited and so really useless when you think about the limitations on yourself. And the whole thing is to change, try and make everything better and better. And that's what the physical world is about, is change. But the change will happen through meditation. I mean, it's a gradual sort of thing. But the more you realize, with anything, with just growing older, the more you realize it helps you in some way. With meditation, you're able to understand that there is this unity lying beneath everything. There's something there within every atom that holds it all together, and that in actual fact it really is one. But on an intellectual level, to say it is we are one, then, I mean, again, you miss the point. It's an experience. You have to really have that perception that it's one. Maharishi said, for a forest to be green, each tree must be green. So if you stand back and criticize the rest of the people, it's again, Christ said, put your own house in order. Automatically, if I'm to criticize somebody else, I suddenly come back to myself and realize, until I'm straight, then I'm in no position to be able to criticize others. So it helps. It's a slow. Also, it helps in as much as you can. Any time of the day, any situation you're in, you can get control of yourself just by sitting quietly and by turning off from the external problems we have, noise and all this society. You can go inside yourself where it's always calm and peaceful. It's like being on this level of consciousness is like the ocean, which is always changing, and the bottom of the ocean is always calm and still. And if you're not anchored to the bottom of the ocean, you're at the mercy of whatever change goes on. Now, this process of meditation or different types of yoga is all just a way to anchor yourself securely to that pure state of consciousness, to that state of being, so that you can still act out your life on the surface, but you remain anchored securely.